And this special one here, you got that for your birthday.
They're all the best. Normal cricket, it's pretty boring, but the Big Bash just brings energy.
Jumper signed by all the players.
You just want to dress up and go and support your colours.
Why not get another one of these?
For 15 years, the Melbourne Renegades have been a big part of Sean and Tanya McDonough's lives.
We love the club.
Absolutely.
It's in our blood,
it's in
mate.
our heart.
Blood. It's in the blood.
But the team they love has an uncertain future. If Cricket Australia embraces private ownership, the Renegades will be put up for sale.
Oh, that's a shame.
I thought it was like someone was just making up lies. Like, nah, it's a prank. We can't be, this can't be happening.
Let's go, Renegades! Let's go!
We are the Renegades. It's like they're trying to take something from us. That's part of us.
Our view on private capital is it's not the solution to all your problems, but it is an enabler, and there is an opportunity, a moment in time for Australian cricket to capitalise and ultimately secure our future.
Cricket Australia is considering selling off the women's and men's teams that play in the shortest and most lucrative form of the game, the 2020 Big Bash League. In India, the privately operated Indian Premier League has become an investment hotspot, valued last year at more than 26 billion Australian dollars, the biggest franchises worth 2 billion each. And private owners have been snapping up licences all over the world, including in England, South Africa and the Caribbean.
They're still the kings of the Caribbean.
We're on a competing stage with T20 franchises all over the world, and for us to be able to protect and retain our very best players in our league, which ultimately attracts broadcast revenues, sponsorship revenues and big crowds, we want to make sure that we can compete.
The 6 cricketing states have agreed to an opt-in model, where each gets to decide whether or not they'd like to sell a team. But first, they need to agree on a new funding deal and how the men's and women's leagues should run and be governed. And crucially, the players need to sign on.
It's one of the more significant decisions that Australian cricket has had in front of it probably in its history. But it's got to be the right deal, and it's got to be the right deal for the players but also for Australian cricket. And at the moment, what's in front of us from a player's perspective is not that.
Australian Cricketers Association boss Paul Marsh says players are enthusiastic about private ownership, provided they get a greater share of Cricket Australia's revenue.
Cricket Australia's offer to us is that the players should neither get a share of the proceeds or any increase in their share of revenue. So that's the sort of first and most significant issue. But at this point in time, we look at it and go, what is the benefit to the players of agreeing to privatisation?
For now, the Big Bash is in a holding pattern. The states most interested in selling hope the first licence can be auctioned off in the next 12 months. However, the more sceptical states insist there is still a lot of work to be done before privatisation can get underway.
I don't think the fans have been brought along. They haven't been told anything. We haven't seen the business case for, why privatisation is a good thing or not.
Tony Harrison is a former board member of Cricket Australia and Cricket Tasmania.
At the moment, those that are managing and directing the sport, their main interest is to grow the sport of cricket. If you had a private owner and if they're investing hundreds of millions of dollars or whatever in Big Bash franchise, they were going to want to see a return.
Despite Cricket Australia's guarantees grassroots cricket will be protected, he fears what privatisation will mean for local clubs.
The financial model returns money from the Big Bash and international cricket, so the local cricket ground or the local players and the local competition get the benefit of that. Now, if a good proportion of that money has been taken away in profit, then, what's going to happen to that development?
As part of the deal with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, this year's Big Bash League will be travelling to India for the first time, beginning in Chennai, and be broadcast live to hundreds of millions of fans. It could intensify already strong investor interest in Australian cricket from South Asia.
Our first coach was Australian. The coach we have now, Ricky Ponting, is Australian. So Big Bash League is something we've been looking at closely.
Ricky Ponting, the Punjab Kings have taken an...
Indian billionaire investor Mohit Burman co-owns the Indian Premier League side Punjab Kings. He also owns the St Lucia Kings in the Caribbean Premier League.
It's difficult to replicate the success of the Indian Premier League, but I think if any league that comes closest to it would be the Big Bash. And we hope to look at the Big Bash once the privatization process unfolds.
They just want to succeed in the game that they love. And we're going to go along that ride with them this year.
Absolutely.
But while investors jostle for a piece of the Australian summer, fans like Sean and Tanya feel left behind.
I don't know what's beyond this season. I'm really gutted at the situation.